Hey, let's start with something you already feel every time you sit down at your desk. Your current setup gets the job done, but it doesn't move with you. The first week you live with the Versa i570S, that subtle lag between your intent and your machine's response just evaporates. This is for the kind of person who doesn't accept hesitation as normal. You don't just open apps, you command them. You don't just play games, you experience them. You notice when transitions feel thin, when frame rate dips break flow, when loads pull you out of the moment. Those tiny disruptions don't feel like problems individually, but collectively they drain momentum, and you're done with that. Before you go any further, take a moment to check the current price and availability. Systems like this don't linger at peak performance levels for long, and timing always matters more than most people admit. You probably reached this upgrade point without a dramatic moment. A game that should have felt smooth but never quite locked in. A render that lagged by just enough to make you restart it. A workflow where switching between tabs felt slower than your thoughts. You shrugged it off, adapted, lived with it, but deep down you knew you deserved something clearer, tighter, faster. Once the Versa i570S is in your space, that hesitation disappears. There's an immediate sense of alignment between your expectations and reality. Apps open without delay. Scenes render without stall. The GPU doesn't flinch when the action peaks. That confidence changes how you use your time, because when your machine stops questioning you, you stop questioning your choices. In real life, that difference shows up in everything you do. Gaming feels direct, frames flow, animations stay stable, and performance feels locked rather than spiky. Creative work feels lighter, editing timelines scrub smoothly, assets update instantly, and exporting feels predictable instead of sluggish. Even simple tasks feel sharper because there's no lag holding you back. This isn't about bragging rights, it's about flow. It's the difference between a system that waits for you and a system that keeps up with you. That headroom doesn't waste power, it frees your work and play from compromise. Quick heads up, don't assume pricing or availability will stay steady. Gaming desktops that balance power, memory speed, and real-world performance tend to get scooped up fast once people catch on. If you're wondering whether this level of power feels overkill, here's the thing, it doesn't feel excessive if you use it. Headroom matters. Consistency matters. Comfort matters. And here's a surprise you don't expect, your machine starts feeling like an extension of your intention rather than an obstacle to it. There's a grounded pride that comes with owning something like this. Not flash for flash's sake, confidence. You don't have to explain why you invested. You hear it in performance, you feel it in responsiveness, and you notice what never gets in your way. Games feel fluid without stutter. Workflows stay smooth under load. Multitasking feels effortless. Long sessions feel less tiring. Your setup finally keeps up with you. This isn't a compact daily driver, and it isn't for casual use. This is for people who actually rely on performance. Eventually the comparison loop fades. You stop chasing benchmarks and start noticing how comfortable everything feels. Don't let this become one of those upgrades you postpone only to regret when your old system reminds you of every limitation it ever had. If you're ready to stop working around your hardware and start being supported by it, trust that instinct. Check the current price, see what's available, and make the call that finally matches your ambition.